What is going on, guys? This is All Gaming with my review of Bleach chapter 582. And this chapter, it was very simple because it's just Ichigo coming in there and doing work. Even though the fight, just getting started, Ichigo had already shown that he can definitely take on these girls with no problem. And so now we see that Kenpachi here, he is still weak and wounded and he can't really stand. And so right now he was saying that, he must be dreaming because Ichigo coming to save him, that right there must be, must be a bitch, as he said. And so now Ichigo actually asked him if he could stand up, but Kenpachi said, don't be a dumbass. Like right now, he's like worried more about himself. And so now we see Candace. She's coming there thinking that she could actually take on Ichigo. And we see now that Ichigo himself, he moves so freaking fast that he appeared, like above her, and he took hold of her arm. And he threw her with like so much force. We saw that she actually crashed into a tower. And so that was like definitely impressive. But now we see the other members of the Bambietta squad, as I like to call them, they now go in there and try to attack Ichigo. Like we see the glutton, she actually bites his robe, and we see that Ichigo immediately sends them all away. And so that right there was like definitely pretty awesome. This guy got some serious a serious strength boost. But now we see that the girls, they're basically like unharmed because obviously the glutton here, she actually knows this is Ichigo, and she was saying that right now that he should be at least capable of this. And so now we see that the other girls, they're now reacting to this because Ichigo is obviously number one on Juha Bach's list of the special war powers. And so right now Candace here, she gets so pissed off that she actually brings down a thunderbolt onto herself, onto this tower. And so right now she's pissed because Ichigo actually cover her in dust. This girl is a serious like clean phobe here. And she was saying that she actually wakes up very early, above anybody else to take care of her hair. And we have the glutton who definitely had the same dose that definitely had the same dose as me, because why would she get so angry about that? Like right now she's in a war, she should not be so concerned with her hair because this hair is like serious business. But we see that she actually like pulls out her own bow, and it seems that all the girls have the same kind of weapon. But now we see that she actually fires a holy arrow, and it actually does hit Ichigo. Now I was wondering, why wouldn't he dodge that? But I'm guessing because Ichigo is such a beast right now, he has no need to. But obviously Candace here, she actually thinks that right there could have killed him. But obviously that would not the case. And even Glutton was saying she's an idiot for thinking that because he is not going to die from two holy arrows. And so now we see, Ichigo, new appearance. And I definitely like it. But he even said that he thought that it might be tricky fighting against girls. But now he was like worrying for nothing. And Ichigo new appearance, I am digging that. I like it a lot. It looks pretty badass if I say so myself. And so now we see that all of them, they all pull out their bows now. And the way that the power like summon her, like to me it looked kind of awkward because you see that her shit like sticking out so much. It looks kind of weird to me. I don't know why. But now we have Ichigo, like drawing his swords, and clearly they're all about to clash. And I cannot wait to see, what Ichigo is going to do to them, because there is no way that they're going to win. Like right now, the characters are just like fodder Quincy's, and they're obviously going to go down. But I do hope that Kubo here will not draw this fight, because I want Ichigo to move on to bigger and better opponents. Because obviously this guy is like one of the strongest characters, in Bleach history at this point. So he's not wasting his time fighting these like low tier females. But right now we have Juha. He was saying that finally Ichigo has come, and now he's actually going to make a move. And so now him, Yhwach, and Uryu, they are now moving out. And I do wonder who they all fight first. But more than likely they will all go to Ichigo. But I do wonder, will Uryu really fight him? Because we all know that they were friends, but they did have this like rivalry going on as well. But now we have this like one Quincy who definitely been on the sidelines for a while now. But he was saying, so it's finally that time. Well then, do I have a choice or not? And so I do wonder what kind of choice will he have to make, because that right there, really got my interest, because I do wonder like what is the choice that he was talking about. And that right there, was like pretty much a chapter. It was definitely, a very simple chapter because, their real fight did not get started yet, but we did see that Yuha and everybody else, they're now moving out. So overall, the chapter, I would give it like maybe a 7 out of 10, if not a 6, because like I said, it was like very basic, and Ichigo did not really fight yet. We just saw him, barely demonstrating, the power of that he got so far. But please, leave me some comments because I would love to hear your guys' thoughts on the chapter as well. But as always, please like the video and subscribe because it really helps me out. And you guys take it easy, and I will see you all next time.